Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR and welcome to day 2 of my quarantine sports. The golf did not do very well, so I probably won't do another video on that. You know, not too many of you are very interested in that. And look, I understand I am trying something a little bit different on the channel. I just like sports and I don't play much of it, so I thought I'd add a little bit this week. But the idea is I'm not going to play sports I would usually play, like football, FIFA, Madden. I'm going for kind of more the unusual sports I enjoy but I've never really played. And this is one of them today. And so what we're going to play today is Pro Cycling Manager 2018. It was a game that I had a key for a long time, but I never played it. I gave it a 10-minute shot now just before I recorded this, just so I kind of roughly knew what I was doing. And I thought we'd give it a go on a pro cyclist. And look, if there's enough interest, we'll keep on going. And that's how we're going to play these sports. If there's enough interest, I'll do another episode. And what we'll do one day on each tour, whatever it is, per episode. And we'll see what you guys kind of want. Now, I'm getting a lot of hate currently. I just want to go over this again. You know, I have been really sick. I'm still clearing my throat, I know, and it is ruining my videos. It's upsetting me, to be honest with you. I've kind of been a bit depressed with all of this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and edit as much of it out. So if you see little jump cuts, or, you know, little blips in the sound, it's probably because I've muted the mic and I've coughed my guts up. Just so it's not so bad on your ears. I do apologise. Not much I can do. I'm getting better slowly, but you know it's going to take time, and I want to record. So yeah, there we go. That's that kind of out of the way. Okay, so look, this is kind of me. InsideAgameR Island. This is my height. This is my weight on a good day. So this can be us. Let's go next. So we've got to choose some things now, what we want to be as we grow up as our pro cyclist. That's the mode we're going to play, pro cyclist. So I want to be a climber because, you know, if that was going to be me, that's what I'd go for. And we're going to put my secondary as a time trial. Now, the Tour de France is something that I actually really enjoy. I enjoy watching every year. I watch it every year. And, you know, that's why I thought I'd play this, because it's not a game I'd usually play. As much as I enjoy cycling, you know, I'm not very good at doing it myself. But you know, the games, you know, they've not really been that big, to be honest with you. So look, that's why we're giving this a go. This is the whole point of this week. Okay, so we've got a couple of options here of teams. And as you can see my ranking if I join each team. Look, there's more chance he's going to be more successful. I think that's an Irish team. That's from Norway. And is that Israel? I hope I haven't just shot myself in the foot with that flag. I think it is Israel. And so there we go. So look, what I'm going to go for, actually, I'm going to be riding number 4 out of 13. So that's going to make me pretty big up there. I'm the stage races. I'm the climbing specialist. Yeah, I like the look of that. So we're going to join Team Coupe. Okay, so here we are. This is kind of like the home screen. Lots of stuff to kind of go through. Welcome to Pro Cyclist mode. Pre-season. We need to kind of reach our peak fitness, which we're going to go through with the training. We can't do anything on the first day, so we're going to continue. Okay, so there's a change in my schedule. This team confirmed its race schedule for the 1st January to 31st of March. You can request changes on your own on schedule page. We can look at that. Team requests. We don't meet the conditions to allow us to do that at the moment. That's also fine. So let's go to training. So look, we're kind of peaking. By the end of January, we're going to get fitter and fitter. Okay, that's fine. We're pushing quite hard, actually. That's fine. Let's have a look at our schedule. So we're going to race actually in the San Sebastian. So the San Sebastian, and we're going to race in that again. And okay, so it's a bit of a kind of a flat course. Okay, so look, that's fine. Things are kind of going well here, so we're just going to continue to the next day. So what we're waiting for here now is not much we can really do. So we're going to do these things. We need to build our way up to the pro teams, the bigger teams. Okay, so look, we've been selected for the San Sebastian, which is a one-day thing. I'm 74% fit. This guy's injured. I'm surprised we're bringing him. Anyway, so look, we're going to 3D race it. So I'm going to see you once we get to the race.
It's an undulating route, so it will be a tactical race.
Okay, so we're going to be heading off now. Okay, change the energy of the rider by using the 8 increase reduce keys. Yep, okay, that's fine. Rider controls are fine. Yep. So take the breakaway at the start of the race, hold on for as long as possible. So we want me to do at least 100 Ks. Okay, so we've got a few things up here, and look, we need to kind of get to the front. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to press attack.
He's trying to break away. It's probably a bit too early for that. There's a breakaway.
Okay, so we have hit the breakaway. We're a little bit knackered. We keep attacking with them. And what I want to do is go into a relay with them the best we can. Now you can see up here we've got a cooperation. We're probably doing not enough or too much. We kind of have to play with the scale until we get it right. They're probably working pretty hard because we want to try and make a breakaway for the day. So as you can see here now, he's asking us all to relay, and that's exactly what we're doing. I'm pretty knackered for some reason. Now I've got us on the relay button, so we should just relay with these guys. We should easily. We've got quite a big climb. We've got 137 kilometers to go.
Things are heating up in front.
Okay, so we're just going to keep following these guys. Let's have a look here. So E1, we're 142 from the second group, and we're 150. Oh no, they've joined the peloton. So we're 150 from the peloton. We're kind of splintered still. It's going to change. Let's change some cameras. Let's have a look what we've got.
The lead rider is now more than 2 minutes ahead of the
There we
peloton.
go.
The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed.
So we are now going to be the next ones to take charge of this. I think they're saying that we're doing too much. There we go. So we need to stay in the breakaway for most of the day. Like I said, we're kind of only at the beginning of this. I'm going to just put it on speed 2, just make it a little bit quicker. And yeah, so look, every day we're going to have different jobs to do. This is just a one-day event. This kind of gets me exposure. That's what I believe anyways, for the bigger teams, more points, experience, etc. So we need to do 100 Ks in this breakaway. We're now 3 minutes ahead of the peloton. I'd say 100 Ks is going to be well past, maybe even into that second climb. So we're going to keep an eye on this. We're going to keep our energy kind of... we don't want to be working too hard for everybody. That's probably them now saying we're not working hard enough. No, probably working too hard now. There we go. So they're all kind of taking it very easy.
The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway.
So there we go. So look, we're at the back here. We're not apparently doing our bit. We have to keep fiddling with this. But we have to keep an eye on our levels here, because this is kind of like an energy sprint. We do have an energy gel. We're still currently relaying. We're going to relay pretty much for the whole of this. There's quite a few of us in this breakaway. We should stay away for quite a while. I mean,
the peloton seems to want to wind the breakaway back in. Now they're riding, and the gap is melting away.
Now they're saying that the peloton is now increasing their workload. They don't want us to get away, but we need to stay away for 100 Ks. That's today's task for our cycling managers. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to speed this up a little bit more, as this part of the breakaway is going to take quite a while. We're only going to relay with them. We're putting in the same amount of work as everyone else. We're just kind of hitting the cusp. 2:35. We're kind of holding the peloton now at this kind of rate, so that's actually not too bad. What we might want to do is just add just a little bit more. We just need to really try and push this group now to work together and keep away. Now, see, now they're starting to increase their, as we're starting to hit the foot of the hill. So what we do, we're going to slow it down for the hill. Now, if you wonder why the camera keeps jumping to the man in front, it's because unfortunately the buttons I've used to mute the microphone, believe it or not, are the same buttons that change the camera. Who would have known? So because I'm trying not to clear my throat on camera, I'm trying to make it a little bit better. Doing my best. So look, that's why that's happening. I do apologize. But I'm getting better, that's the good thing. So there we go. So like this kind of week, we've got a bit of time to talk here. People are either not putting in enough work or putting in too much work.
Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed.
Now, I don't actually have any of my teammates up here, which is a bit of a shame. I can't control any of them yet because we don't have that kind of authority. Are we pushing harder, lads? Is that what we're doing now? Yeah, we're pushing hard. We'll probably try and splinter this a little bit more. That's fine by me because I'm supposed to be a climber. But we're not quite fit yet. But anyways, as I was saying, so look, this is what this kind of week's about. We're going to try some different games. There's kind of like a few suggestions as well of different things, different sports. I'm thinking about maybe fishing. My dad's always enjoyed fishing. I've played a few fishing games on the channel to prove to him I can catch fish. Snooker, you know, just kind of odd things. I like all sports, tennis, but I don't really play them, even in my own time. I know my channel is mainly simulation and kind of indie games, but it's kind of nice to put a bit of sport into it occasionally. So this week, like I said, because we're in quarantine, it'd be kind of nice to do something a little bit different. And like I said, I am missing my sports. There's a lot of these kind of e-tournaments going on, like with the Formula 1. They're doing that every couple of weeks. I think that's brilliant. I watched a little bit of that today. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this. And I know it's not to everybody's liking, but it's worth a try. You know, just try something a bit different, just to kind of, you know, keep things fresh, even for myself. Like I said, I've been getting a lot of hate recently, and you know, it's kind of made me a little bit down about the whole thing. And you know, it's a bit of a shame. So look, I'm trying to pick myself back up. Try not to listen to everybody, but you know, it's kind of hard when, you know, you put in a lot of work and, you know, well look, let's not talk about it. It doesn't really matter, but yeah. So here we go. Okay, so we're doing pretty well. I wonder how many more kilometers we need to do to have done our job for the day. We are still pushing pretty damn hard. The peloton's only 2:10 away now, so we really need to keep this pressure on. We really need these guys to start working with us, to be honest with you. But they want to take it easy. They all want to relax now after the hill. Where this is the time. This is the time to go, to be honest with you. If I could go alone, I would. But my man, he's not fit enough. We're not experienced enough. And we still have 3 climbs for the day. So look, as long as I make that 100k, I'll be pretty happy. Okay, so we'll sit down the back here. We're gonna. Are we doing more or less work than everyone else? Okay, we're doing less. Okay, so they are starting to push a bit more again.
We're now at the halfway stage. It's a good time to take some food.
Okay, so look, as he said, we're at the halfway stage. So why don't we take our energy gel? Hopefully that'll give us a little bit of a boost now for the second half of the stage. We've done the one big climb of the day, and we still have 3 little categories. Probably little climbs, and we have 71 more kilometers to go. So the rest of our teammates, they're in the peloton. They're still 2 minutes away. We're kind of holding this now, which is nice. I'm going to turn it down a little. No, they're pushing harder now. Okay, that's good. The injured guy, they're all kind of sitting quite nicely. That's fine. I don't think we're going to win this stage. I'd be very surprised unless we could get a good kind of 4 or 5 minutes away from the peloton. I can't imagine us staying away. But there is enough people in real life. You know, it could be possible if they really worked hard together. Okay, so we've done 75 of the 100 kilometers. Okay, that's fine. So we're nearly there on that. I don't know where the attack came from. Did anyone else see it? Okay, look, let's speed up our time again. Until we get to probably our next climb. I don't think the peloton will catch us before then. No, they seem to be holding out. We are all working pretty well together now. We're all putting in a shift, which that actually helps. 145. Yeah, so look, we are keeping the peloton. Okay, they are picking up their gears. I'd say probably by the second climb, the peloton would have caught back up with us. We'll see. See how we go. 118, 120. Yeah, it's not looking good, is it? Okay, so we're approaching the next climb. Oh, and this is pretty steep. Look at that. That is some gradient. Whoa. So we're just going to maneuver our man. We're still relaying. We're probably working hardest. This Pastor, he's not helping. Look, there's a few of them now that are not going to chip in. They want somebody else to take them up the hill. We might be able to drop them if a few of us can push hard enough.
Team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed.
You know what? I'm going to increase the intensity again. Come on, let's see if we can really burn these guys up this hill. It's a very small hill. Took a lot of energy though. Okay, so look, we're up at the front and kind of attacking, not really on purpose.
Survival of the fittest, and evolution doesn't seem to favor those in the rear. There's a growing list of riders left behind.
Okay, we're out of water. Let's tone this down, take it easy. Frame rates are dropping like crazy. Wow. Okay. Game's kind of caught up with itself. Going around the bends kind of killed it. Okay, so yeah, look, we're back here. Why don't we relay? Let's see if they all want to relay. I don't know if they will or not. I'm pretty knackered now. My main objective is this 100k. I think we're pretty much there. 2 or 3 more kilometers to go, and I think we've been away for 100k for the day. We're just going to put this back on fast forward. I've turned down my effort in the relay. I need to recover. But the only problem is now these guys probably aren't going to work with me, which is... Peloton has now caught up. We did not stay away for the whole 100k's then, though. Oh. Okay, well, look, let's maintain our position wherever we are now.
This climb features some dreadful percentages.
Okay. Our man is struggling now. He's doing alright. We're going to get up the hill. We're still in the peloton. I think we'll probably finish in the peloton. The only thing I'd be worried about now are crashes. We don't want to be injured on our first day of ever trying this game. The 10 minutes I did try, there was a huge crash. Okay, and yeah, it wasn't pretty.
Falling behind! A team leader is falling behind!
Oh, it's a bit jaggy again. Q doesn't really like the bends, does it? Okay, we do have a teammate here now. Let's keep the intensity up now that we're coming to the last part of the day. We might as well. And let's fast forward a little bit. Now we stay in this group, we should be okay. We should maintain staying in this peloton. There we go, we're all kind of back together again now. Oh, someone crashed. But look, we're up kind of at the front. Oh, there's another big crash. Oh, wow. Okay, last climb.
There's a collective fall with several riders on the ground. We can only hope that they all get back up.
My man is absolutely knackered. Okay, he's doing alright. We just keep him going up this hill. Work behind these people if he has to. Take the draft. Let him bring me up. So we're just kind of riding at a constant pace, and our man is doing okay for the moment. We'll move across again. And okay, let's Let's put the intensity up again.
The riders are entering the last 5 kilometers of the stage. Watch out, a team leader is falling behind. He's just pulled off his race number. That's it for him.
We just want to stay out of any crashes, get back safely now. We did our job for the day. Oh, so there we go. Someone on the floor.
The leader has fallen. We can only hope that it doesn't have any impact on the outcome of the race. There's reports of a group of riders taking a tumble, but apparently they all managed to set off again. And there goes the mad burst for the final sprint. A great win in the sprint of the strongman. The riders bringing up their rear have made it through.
Look, we might as well sprint.
The stage was a real strength sapper.
There we go. We took another position at least. A guy is struggling. Slow-mo finish. Or have we died? Computer may have died. Really struggled for frames, didn't it? In rendering. Okay, so we finished, I don't know, where did we finish? 19th. That's actually not too bad for our first race. Did not expect to win by any means. So we let all the other riders come in now. And they're still coming in. Must be a few more stragglers. There we go.
Here are the key moments of the race.
And here was the finish. Obviously we weren't a part of yet. Little bunch sprint. None of our teammates were there either. Like I said, I've joined a team that's not going to do as well to start with. We're going to have to build this team. That's fine. We'll get to results. We don't even see a podium that we're not on. So there we go. Okay, congratulations on the exploits. You've gained an additional XP. Yes, okay, so that's good. We did 110 kilometers out of the 100. Get some exposure. Yes, look at that. Excellent. Okay, so we've got a couple of manager satisfactions and some progression points. That is exactly what we wanted. So there we go. A couple of days rest, and then we're going to be back out. That's not going to be one for us to be winning either. That's going to be a sprint to finish, really. But we're obviously look, we're going to be in it. This is probably the next big one. This is the one that we want to go after. But yeah, so look, we'll leave it at that. Let me guys know what you think in the comments down below. Is this something that you want me to keep on doing? You know, I can do the races a little bit faster. We can skip some of the smaller races and only do the bigger ones. You know, I don't mind how we kind of do this, to be honest with you. But if there is interest, again, like I said, I will carry on, and that's how this week's going to work. We're going to play some sport games that are different, and if there's some interest, we'll do a few episodes, and we'll see how we kind of go. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe down below to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I am so close. I have to thank everybody that has subscribed and everyone that has watched my videos and commented and liked. You know, it's amazing, really. We are getting so close, and I will be doing a face reveal. Now, with the current COVID-19, I can't live stream. My internet's not good enough. I am in a rural part of the country. I can only live stream when, you know, I can normally live stream, but I can't live stream currently because everybody's obviously at home on the internet. Even though to upload, it's killing me sometimes. So yeah, so look, if we do get to that point, we'll do something special. It might just be a little bit past that point. It depends how long this COVID-19 and the lockdown continues in this country. But I'll keep you all up to date with that kind of stuff when we get a bit closer to that. So yeah, so if you did enjoy this, leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.